race fans, welcome back to Monster Motorsports Speedway, home of Monster Motorsports Diecast Racing Network. Wow, I need to get a teleprompter. What do you guys think? Welcome to Monster Motorsports Diecast Racing Network, home of the Pacific Rim Speedway. I am your host and announcer, Rubber Toe. Hoping everyone is doing great on this Tuesday evening. And if you are joining us on Facebook Live, welcome. Tag your friends, share the show, throw a comment down below, give us a heart, give us a like, anything you like, even an angry face, doesn't matter. So, tonight, got a little bit of an announcement tonight. So, to keep the live broadcast something special for all of our race fans, this is what happens. If you're here for the live, you are in for a treat. Because once the rewind goes up on YouTube after the show, the live show will be taken down. So if you miss the live performance, oh goodness. Thank you very much. If you miss the live broadcast, you are out. You don't get to interact with anybody, nothing. You got to go check the rewind on YouTube. But we love our YouTube subscribers. You race fans are awesome, not only on YouTube, but on Facebook as well. And if you haven't been keeping track, the DIRS kicked off Monday with all the cars that didn't make the top 32. So we took all the cars that did not qualify. I think we're calling them almost deers, and they are now running over on Transport Diecast Racing. They did round 1 last night, groups 1 through 5. Groups 6 and 7, semifinals and finals will be next Monday night, and 2 weeks from yesterday, round 1 of the DIRS kicks off at Transport with those 32 cars and drivers. Then they'll make their way across the country to here, the Pacific Rim Speedway, mid-March. And for 4 weeks, they will be here trying to survive the rim. All right. And right after that, also coming up after us hosting the DIRS, those drivers and cars will then go to RTR, Diecast Racing League, home of Maze Mountain Motor Speedway. And then, here at the Pacific Rim, we will be hosting the Classic Muscle Car Masters Tournament. 48 cars, max of 60 grams, and they are gonna run. And a sneak peek after the Classic Muscle Car Masters Tournament, we will have a novice tournament that is going to be called Just Say No to Tampos. That's right. If you've never modded a car before, whether you're just not your thing or, you're just too scared to drill into a car. I mean, I was the first time. This tournament is for you. Just Say No to Tampos. All you have to do is remove the tampos and just replace them with your own water slides, your own decals. No painting, no opening up the car. You can dry lube the wheels, but that's it. Dry lube and put your own stickers on it after you take off the tampos. So, and that's going to be a 32 car tournament, which will be posted soon on redlinederby.com. So be sure to check them out. Let's see who is joining us tonight. Barry Porter is coughing too. I'm so sorry. We got Shiloh Thomas in the house, Vern Davis, JD Else, Mike Mays, Mark Egerton, welcome back. Chris Lowy, all the way over from Toon Tracks across the pond. We got Josh Silverman. We got Idiot Luggage in the house. And if you don't know who Idiot Luggage is, he was the first rally car champion on the rally course over at Chaos Canyon. Russell Vaughn, Romy Rivera, Joe Marquez. Welcome all. Share the show. Get your friends in here. It is going to be great. Oh, one last announcement. If you hadn't heard, we have added an 8th track to the DIRS. He is back Flat Rabbit Racing, and New West Rock. They are going to be put as number 7 in the rotation right before they head on over to Chaos Canyon in New Zealand. So that's 8 tracks. That's Transport Diecast Racing, Monster Motorsports, RTR Diecast Racing League, Jackson Pass Speedway, We Race Diecast, Live Young Diecast, Flat Rabbit Racing, and Chaos Canyon. This is going to be one 8-month-long tournament of 32 cars and drivers just banging it out. It's going to be great. So, and we also have, I got word from corporate yesterday that they've decided to change the rules for the running of the rim, the international running of the rim, which we've done round 1. Now tonight we're going to be doing round 2. This is what they've come back. This is what corporate has said. It's no longer going to be the number 1 driver moving on to the King of Monsters race at the end of the year. It is going to be the top 8 times are going to compete in downhill racing at the end of this tournament. So top 8 cars, 4 cars each, standard scoring, 5 for first, 3 for second, 2 for third, 1 for last. 2 cars move forward to the finals, and those 4 cars will race to see who will be champion of running of the rim and move on to the year-end tournament, King of Monsters. So the top 8. So there's always going to be somebody on the bubble, and the times will change and positions will shift. So corporate decided to make it a little bit more exciting to reward the top 8 for a chance to compete in a downhill, no holds barred race at the end of this tournament. So let's get it started, shall we? So here is where we left off last week with Scoop from Poverty Hollow Productions holding the number 1 time at 10.403 seconds. And right now, Justin Case from Radical Case Racing is on the bubble with 13.550 seconds. So let's see who is our next driver this evening. Looky here, we've got Bay City Daryl from Bay City Diecast Racing here in San Francisco, USA, driving the number 2 Skyline, Nissan Skyline. Man, listen to that engine rev up. And there he goes, heading through Kaiju's lair. Whoa, oh my God, what did he just do? Did he just spin out? Wow! Wow! We have to see that again. Look at this replay. Bay City Daryl gets a strong start, hits gate 1, runs through Kaiju's lair, and I don't know what happens after gate 2 here, but he just gets loose, back end gets squirrely, does a 360, and takes control of the car again. I cannot believe what I just saw. That is amazing, but man, that probably took a lot off his time because those Skylines are fast. He makes it around Kickapoo Pass, takes the inside line around the sewer vent, up past the tower, and to the finish. Wow. Oh my goodness. Let's see where Bay City Daryl's time ends up. Number 6, he with 12.762 seconds. Bay City Daryl is in 6th place. And Justin Case is still at number 7. We still have room for one more. And then it's going to start getting squirrely. Let's see who's up next. Oh, we've got John Miller from J&J Racing in the U.S., and he is driving a JDM Legends Datsun 620 pickup. It doesn't look like there's a lot of weight in the back of that pickup, but man, she sounds beefy. And John is off. Man, he's looking good. He's looking strong. Gets a little squirrely out of the helipad. Takes the inside lane around the tower, past Red Line Derby sign. And wow, that was a pretty solid run. Not a lot of bad luck there. Here's the replay as he enters through gate 1, around Kaiju's lair, passes through gate 2, and he is straight as an arrow. Wow, he heads off around the helipad, and little loose, not too bad. And here's where people have been having a hard time around Kickapoo Pass. A lot of them have been going really low, which means they haven't been pushing it through Kickapoo Pass, because if you push it, you're going to drift high, and everybody's been taking it safe through Kickapoo Pass. Let's see where John Miller ends up with his time, and he is 6th. John Miller has the 6th best time at 12.538 seconds. Now, just in case, is on the bubble. Let's see if he can stay there. And Scoop from Poverty Hollow, he's just sitting up there at first place going, hey guys, what's going on? Can't touch this. So let's see what happens and see who our next driver on the international running of the rim. We've got the Zombie from Elst Racing right here in the U.S. And the Zombie is driving the number 8 Chrysler Pacifica. Man, that thing looks like a bathtub. I wonder how that thing's going to run today. Well, the Zombie takes off, makes it around Kaiju's lair. Helipad with no incident, up through Kickapoo Pass, around the sewer vent, past the tower, under the Red Line Derby sign, and that was a clean run, race fans. Let's see the replay here. Zombie makes it past gate 1, around Kaiju's lair. Looks like he slowed up a bit. Looks like he took his foot off the gas, maybe a little scared of hatching Kaiju eggs through there. Makes it around helipad. Whoa, the front end gets squirrely. The front end. Is the Pacifica front wheel drive or rear wheel drive? I cannot remember. But that front end does not look good. And the Zombie takes the inside line around the sewer vent. And it just doesn't seem that he's pushing it so hard. I think those Kaiju eggs scared the Zombie a little bit. But, I mean, isn't the Zombie, undead? He shouldn't be scared of anything, right? So let's see if Just In Case stays on the bubble or if the Zombie is just knocked out from the beginning. And wow, the Zombie took the number 8 spot with 13.248 seconds, and Just In Case has been bumped out of the top 8. Oh my goodness. Man, we are halfway. What? So I'm getting this wave from Holly up in Control Room B. She's showing up a piece. Oh, we got some breaking news, race fans. We'll be right back. Don't go away. You're not going to want to miss this. Hey everyone, welcome to Monster Motorsports News Network. This just in. Scientists and officials have now called these monsters and creatures that have been peering out of the ocean kaiju. And they have different categories based on size. And apparently a Category 3 kaiju has emerged in the Gulf of Mexico and has gone inland at the port of Galveston. We have a chemical fire that seems to be going on. Let's see if we've got... Holly, do we have any footage from this chemical fire going on in Galveston? There it is. Oh my goodness. This is not good. Look at that. Look at that black smoke, ladies and gentlemen. That is just... what I'm seeing here is the black smoke. I'm getting reports that this is toxic fumes. It's why it's so black. They are telling folks to evacuate as fast as possible. Do not be downwind of this black smoke because it is very deadly. Firefighters and response crews are having a difficulty containing this fire because normal water is not doing very much to fight this chemical fire. They're calling in aircraft to drop chemicals to put out this fire, but wow, this does not look good at all, ladies and gentlemen. So if you are watching this and you're in the surrounding Galveston area, Houston, the Woodlands, Lake Conroe, please keep your radio on, keep your television on, your cell phones, whatever, because we don't know where this toxic cloud is going to push off to. So our hearts and our prayers go out to the folks in Galveston, and we just hope that officials, the government, the military, somebody has a response, an answer to all these kaiju coming out of the ocean and just attacking dry land. And I mean, it's been international. It was in San Francisco, then it moved off to Sydney, Australia, and now Galveston, Texas. Oh my gosh. So we're going to transfer you back to our regular scheduled program. Stay tuned here for more updated news on kaiju. All right, welcome back, race fans. And man, I am Roberto, your host for Monster Motorsports Diecast Network. And wow, can't believe what's going on in Galveston. Where did we leave off? That's right, 3 drivers in, and the zombie is now on the bubble. Let's see who is next up on the International Running of the Rim. We have Nathan, all the way from Fast and Furious Garage in Guatemala. I tell you what, this is an international race, and he is running a Ford Escort Rally. This ought to be good, race fans. Wow, he just took off like a bat out of hell, and a little drift there into Kickapoo, around the tower, under Redline Derby sign, and he is gone. Wow, that was fast. Let's look at the replay. Passes gate 1, flies around Kaiju's lair. And as you can see, the higher these cars go up on these turns, the faster they are pushing it. Look at that. He doesn't even drift, but he starts drifting here, trying to push up high. Doesn't give it enough gas on Kickapoo. Man. But you could see he's trying right here on the climb to Kickapoo Pass, and he starts drifting, but he lets off just a little bit. And he also takes the outside line. That may cost him a few milliseconds. Man, Scoop, I don't know. Nathan is knocking on the door, and he might have taken your time, Scoop. Let us see where Nathan from Guatemala Fast and Furious Garage ends up. 3rd fastest time at 10.853 seconds. That bumps the zombie off, and now Bay City Daryl from Bay City Diecast Racing is on the bubble, race fans. Oh my word, this is starting to get exciting with these top 8 times now. Let's see who is up next. We have Ervuto Godzilla from Latvia, all the way from Latvia, EG Brothers Racing, and he's running the number 3 Ford Escort RS 1600. Oh, Herberto gets a little loose going through Kaiju's lair around the helipad, and he is running strong and pushing that RS 1600. Looks like he slowed up a little bit around the tower. Not sure how well his time is going to do. He started off fast. Herberto gets a little loose through gate 1, gets control back over through Kaiju's lair, and then just floors it here on the lower straight. Enters the helipad, has a great line, a little drift, but doesn't tap the side. And man, that is a clean run through the helipad. Right there again, little drift, but not too bad. And he's heading up through Kickapoo Pass again, not pushing it hard enough. Man, these drivers need to push it hard through Kickapoo Pass. And right here, it just, I don't know what happens. Maybe he flooded it. He just seemed to slow down and almost stop right there at the tower. So that's definitely going to affect Herberto's time. Let's see where he ends up. And 7th spot, Herberto Godzilla from EG Brothers with a 12.350 is in the number 7 spot. That means Bay City Daryl has been bumped off, and now John Miller from J&J Racing is now on the bubble. Let's see who our final driver this evening is. Oh, Pinky Tuscadero from Cheap Thrills Racing right here in the USA. She is driving a number 5 Porsche 914 Safari. I have seen Pinky race at other locations. She is great. Let's see how she does. And she's around Kaiju's lair, moving fast around the helipad, through Kickapoo Pass, takes the outside line here, but she her run looks strong. Let's see if it is good enough to stay in the top 8. Man, she passes gate 1, looking good around Kaiju's lair. And man, that Safari is just humming. Enters the helipad turn, running good, gets a little loose. Everyone's getting a little loose right under the Jackson Pass Speedway sign right there. Right there. Everyone seems to be getting a little loose. Not sure what's causing that. She doesn't push it through Kickapoo and takes the outside line. We all know how important it is to try to hit that inside lane heading around the sewer and up the tower. So let's see where Pinky Tuscadero ends up in our standings. There she is, number 7, her time of 12.127 seconds. That bumps John Miller from J&J Racing out. And going into next week, Alberto Godzilla from EG Brothers in Latvia is on the bubble with 12.35 seconds. Wow, that was some great racing tonight. And oh my gosh, Bay City Daryl doing that 360 going up the straightaway. I have no idea how he kept it under control. That was just amazing driving, Daryl. Even though you're not in the top 8, man, you avoided a close scare there. And so far, no one has topped the top 3 times for the Pacific Rim Speedway, but we have a lot more running of the rim coming your way. We've got DIRS right after that, and then the Classic Muscle Car Masters after that, and then Say No to Tampos. And this leaderboard right here, I guarantee it's probably going to change because those cars you see right there are stock. And then we start kicking off modifieds right during the Deers. So we shall see how those fare. And if anyone has seen Scrapper, an unregistered Jaeger somewhere roaming around the Pacific Rim Speedway, please put a comment below, whether you're watching Facebook or on YouTube, of Scrapper's location, because he is an unregistered Jaeger. He, she, they, I don't know. We don't know who's piloting it. And the Pan Pacific Defense Force needs your help to track down Scrapper so they can get rogue Jaegers off. And we don't need them defending us. They're renegades. We don't need them. So if you know where they were, put it up in the comments section below. So thank you, race fans, for joining us here at Monster Motorsports Diecast Racing Network. I am Rubber Toe. If you are looking to build a track, to build a car, look for races that you can enter, head on over to redlinederby.com and check it out. It's a big wealth of knowledge over there. And if you are looking to build a track and you're looking for accessories, especially how to connect crash racers to Sizzlers or to Hot Wheels flat track, and you need connectors, you need a start gate, you need trusses, you need banks, head on over to slanmancustoms.com or on Facebook and send Mr. Slan a message saying, hey, I saw your stuff at the Pacific Rim Speedway. What can I do? I need this, this, and this. And he will hook you up. Again, ladies and gentlemen, race fans, thank you for joining us. Stay safe. Enjoy your evening. Don't forget, be back next week. And again, once the YouTube rewind goes up on our channel, on YouTube at Monster Motorsports Diecast Racing on YouTube, this live broadcast cannot be found again. So if you joined us tonight, thank you very much. And we will see you again next week. Again, stay safe and keep your wheels on the road. Click a button!